All right, Jackson. Hey, do you know the dude?
Yeah, man. One of our little stars in the movie. He's the real man right there. I don't look half as slick as he does either. I got to get style tips from this kid, man.
So how hard was it to follow up on him then?
It's impossible. It's like following a puppy or a kitten. You're just never going to be as adorable.
And then for you, you're coming off of Twilight. That was a few years ago. To doing Pali Road. How has your journey in Hollywood been lately?
It's been interesting. Hollywood's a weird place for sure, and you kind of have to navigate your own path, your own road. And what I've been doing with my career is trying to get a little bit more progressive in pursuing films that are more diverse behind the camera as well as in front of the camera, doing projects that hopefully aren't the same run-of-the-mill, everyday cookie-cutter Hollywood production that you see.
And for you, you're talking about behind the camera, in front of the camera. What have you been feeling more lately, being in front or behind the camera?
Well, I've been developing a couple projects on myself as a director, as a writer. My most recent project that I wrote, directed, and starred in, called Couchsurfing USA. We just won best comedy web series in Vancouver, so that was fun, and that kind of got me going and more of like what I want to do as a director and a writer. So that's fun. But I love playing characters. I know I grew up acting, and it's something I can never probably run from. Even though every once in a while I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go back to Texas and open up a bar.
Well, maybe you could be a Texas bartender in a movie.
There you go. Maybe I'll do both. By day I'll be a bartender in Texas, and then at night I'll go make movies.
And then lastly, tell me about how did you get involved with Pali Road?
Pali Road came to me through my agents, my managers, and then I sat down with Jonathan Lim, our writer-director, and we talked about the project, and we talked about what he wanted to do with the project and how he saw it. And I told him I've been looking for a project like this, a Chinese-American co-production, something that was multicultural, just a very diverse project. It's something I wanted to do. I think, expanding your horizons is very important. And I grew up as a child traveling. So I was actually born in Singapore. I lived in Indonesia. I lived in Norway, London, Texas, California, like Connecticut, all over the States. And I always found that as much as we sometimes allow culture to define us or separate us, at the end of the day, we all share the same heart and the same blood,
And then lastly, so do you consider yourself a citizen of the world?
I consider myself a student of the world. Yeah.
And then, is there any other countries that you really want to get on a bucket list to visit?
China. 100%. China's been on my bucket list for a long time. It's like probably #1 place. My wife would tell you Bora Bora. But for me, I think, Hong Kong, Shanghai, I got to see it.
Well, hopefully maybe we'll see another film where you shot in China.
I'm hoping for that. Please, let's do it.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.